Not just in dreams this time, Zendaya teases much bigger Dune 2 role. Dune Part 2 star Zendaya teases Chani's new dynamic with Paul and her much bigger role in Denis Villeneuve's highly anticipated sequel. After the success of 2021's Dune, the story of Timothée Chalamet's Paul Atreides is set to continue in Denis Villeneuve's sequel, which is due out later this year. Zendaya's Chani, a Freeman, wasn't in the first movie as much as the marketing may have suggested, largely appearing in Paul's dreams before finally meeting him in the flesh at the end of the movie. Ahead of Dune Part 2's release date later this year, Zendaya, Chalamet, and Villeneuve took to the stage at this year's CinemaCon presentation to tease what's to come when the movie hits theaters. Zendaya comments on her enlarged role in the sequel, revealing that the film will delve into her complex budding romance with Paul. Check out Zendaya's full. Zendaya featured heavily in the marketing for the first Dune, which made it somewhat surprising when she ended up featuring relatively sparingly in the actual film. The sequel is set to change this, however, fully delving into storylines from Frank Herbert's original novel, which includes Paul and Chani's budding romance. Chani's bigger role in Dune Part 2 means that Paul will be explored as a character in an entirely new way compared to the first movie. What's more, Chani will hopefully provide an interesting lens through which to explore the Freeman. The nomadic desert people featured somewhat prominently in Dune, but the film largely raised more questions about them than it answered. Through Chani, the customs and harsh way of life of the Freeman and their harnessing of desert power can be more fully fleshed out in the sequel, much like they are in Herbert's novel. In the first movie, Chani also is mostly a question mark. While certainly intriguing and mysterious, her limited screen time means she isn't really a fully developed character. Considering Zendaya's clear acting talent and screen presence, Chani currently represents a wealth of untapped potential. Many questions still remain about Dune Part 2, but Zendaya's bigger role in Chani's romance storyline with Paul is already boding very well for Villeneuve's sequel.